Hello and Swaddy Carp, Ricky and Isaan here. Beautiful Sunday morning. Ripper weather though, it looks like it could be a bit stormy in that direction. Looking forward to them cutting the sugar, and I believe this lot here is going to do the rice next year. So, I mean, that'll be alright, a better view, because can't see anything when the sugar's like that, but when it's cut, it's a beautiful view from the house. Let's head inside, see Mum and the babies. Hello everybody. Hello Lou. Got Mum here with baby Lily.
Good morning.
Lily is getting big. Look at that. I gotta check how many kilos she is. I don't have a scale though, but she is getting big. Jeez. Oh, she's giving us a flex. She's been at the gym. And baby Daisy's down here, just chilling. Wrapping herself up in a blanket. Hang on, there we go. Gave her a bit of a fix up. She's squirming around though. I think she might need some milk. Yeah, got a little bit of a discussion video to do today, mainly about the babies. So I'll start off with the good news. Not that there's any bad news, but the good news. Baby Daisy here. She went to Korat Hospital this week and to get her eyes checked. So Lily went previously, all good. Come back 6 months just to double check it's still all good. Daisy went this week, same thing. So the worry and the issues with the baby's eyes, where they had the surgeries, seems to have gone, and yeah, hopefully their eyes will be good for the rest of their life now, which is what you want. Daisy was sick this week. She had a bit of a cold, and then she gave it to me as well, but she's fine, and I'm pretty much fine now as well. So the cold wasn't too fun, but it is what it is, part of life, I guess. Mum, we renewed your visa this week. That was a bit of a, I don't know. Well, I don't know if I want to comment, but we renewed the visa this week. We got it done, that's all that matters. So you're here for at least another month.
Yep.
And then we'll figure out if you want to stay longer, what we're going to do. It may or may not involve like a, I don't know, going to another country and coming back for a day or something like that. But it also depends. Mum might be deciding she wants to go in a couple of weeks as well. So we'll just see what happens and play it week by week until the end of November, really. Mum also discovered Lazada. So you've discovered Lazada now, Mum. And she's been sitting there looking at all these things, amazed at, you know, how cheap it is and why are we paying so much in Australia, which just makes me sort of smile and laugh, I guess, because yeah, the pricing in Australia for anything just doesn't make sense when you look at it out here. But we are just down the road from China, you got to remember. So yeah, if you don't know Lazada, you got to check it out. So here we are at the local lake. I can see the lotus plants look like they're starting to come back. I don't know if there's well, they look pretty dead on this spot here actually. I don't know if there's an exact season for them or not. These things, I've seen this. Ben, Life in Thailand, called them alien eggs. I think, what were they in? Snail eggs or something to do with snails? No, you can't eat it, mate. But yeah, I think these are snail eggs. Fellow YouTuber Ben, he's gonna eat it. Thought they were alien eggs, I believe. So I just want to mention another channel that's going through, you know, a situation I don't want to see anyone going through now. Foreigner Joe and Thai Girl Gift. Thai Girl Gift's sister has a dengue fever. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. They've been hospitalised pretty quick, and yeah, it's just such a horrible disease, such a horrible illness. It's crazy out here in Thailand at the moment. This thing, if you can get vaccinated, and I'm the last person to promote these things, but if you can get vaccinated, just get the dengue vaccine, man. It is not worth it. So yeah, Foreigner Joe, Thai Girl Gift. I've been watching you guys for over a year. I hope everything goes well, and I'm sure it will be. You're in our thoughts and prayers, so I'm looking forward to seeing your video showing everything's good in a you know, a few days time or a week at most down there in Bangkok. Are you leading the way, are you? You're taking me on my hike, Lou. So obviously more time has passed since everything's transpired, and I wanted to discuss the whole raising kids here as a widower in Thailand. So first thing first, with the kids, I've got people who are still a bit confused. So the kids are Thai. They don't look Thai, but their kids are Thai. And I can register them for Australian citizens, which I still haven't done. I've got to get it done. Just being lazy. Just so many forms, because it's Australia, of course. So, I mean, I can get a visa. I was going to say I'm guaranteed a visa, but I'm not guaranteed a visa, am I? It's up to immigration. But yeah, I've got an option for a visa for like 20 years or something. And then at that stage, you know, I'm only a couple of years to retirement visa age if I want to do that. If I still want to be in Thailand in 20 years' time. It's a long way away. It's a long, long way away. The house we can sort out. Putting the kids' names, which we're still in the process of doing. Putting the kids' names, get a guarantor who is in control of it till Lily and Daisy are of age, and then I can lease the house to myself for 30 years just to make sure it's completely safe and nothing can happen to that house. But raising kids here in Thailand, I mean, obviously raising babies is not an easy task, especially twins. Thankfully, like I said, they're getting better at night now. They're sleeping more through the night. They've finally gotten through that funny stage where they wake up, you know, every 30 minutes or whatever it is. But here I can, you know, if I was in Australia, anywhere I go take those kids with me. Maybe I can drive them to their nanas or something like that, their grandmothers. But not every day. Here, every single day, if I want to head out, and if I want to go on a road trip, I want to get away for a few days, I've got people here who can look after my babies, and they want to look after my babies. Like, they love it. They love the baby time, and it's good for them too. They're getting the Thai upbringing as well as the I guess the Australian upbringing for me, my perception, my ways that I do it. Not that I really have a clue what I'm doing. And with the kids growing up here, they're learning the Thai culture, they're learning the Thai language as well. So they're going to learn English off me, and then I'm going to put them into, you know, some sort of private schooling when a time comes where they'll become very sufficient in English. And then when the time comes that, you know, maybe I want to go back to Australia, or maybe they want to go to Australia to work or to go to university or something, they've got that option, being Australian citizens. Like, healthcare is arguably better in Thailand than Australia, and I'm sure I'm going to trigger some people with that comment, but I mean, do some research and have a look at it. Cost of living here is obviously better. The weather is obviously better, even if you're living in Queensland or something. I think the weather's still better here. And I mean, the culture's better, the people are better. There's this, I don't want to rant against Australia because I know people get patriotic, but I mean, why wouldn't you want to live in Thailand, even rural Thailand? I know people don't want to live in rural Thailand, but why wouldn't you want to live in Thailand with your babies over, you know, the West? But I think the main thing for me that I look forward to the babies growing up here is the stuff you can do as a child. In Australia, you get yelled at if you don't wear a helmet on your bicycle. Here, you'd be riding a motorbike when you're 8 years old. We've had all these kids recently playing with firecrackers absolutely everywhere, and the kids would be 8, 9, 10 years old at most. There's just heaps of stuff you can do here as a kid, where you can actually be a kid, can't you? You haven't got the bubble wrap police here. And I doubt the bubble wrap police will ever be here out here in rural Thailand. The main thing, of course, is just the community. The community here is, you can't recreate this anywhere else in the world, I reckon. Got this fella walking towards me here, my next door neighbour, and when I had the fever these past few days, or the cold, whatever it was, he kept coming and checking on me, and you know, he was like checking my temperature on my head, and then I took Lou for a little bit of a walk to go, you know, stretch his legs, and he was, you know, asking me how I'm doing and everything. But he's here with his buffaloes. They're getting big. This one's getting yai. Big.
Okay.
Luger's scared of the buffaloes. He ain't hanging around. I love these things. They're sometimes scared of me, but sometimes they let me give them a pat on the head. I'll give you a pat. Ah, he's a bit scared. I don't want to make his buffaloes walk too far away from him. I've already made the move. Where you going, Luger? Going home? Alright, see you later. Hey?
Hi.
Kai, my Kai.
บ่ใครแล้ว
Yeah, my Kai. I feel good now. Yeah. No
ไว้
more.
นั่นตัวร้อนเว้ย
Yeah.
สำบาย
My
สำบาย
lawn,
เลย
my lawn, my Kai.
เออ
Yeah.
สำบายเลยทีนี้ยุคนี่แหละ
Okay. Goblin cup. So Kai means fever. I learnt this week. I thought you meant Kai for eggs. And I was like, why does he keep telling me? And I was like, why does he keep telling me to eat eggs? Maybe the eggs are going to make me better. But yeah, I did some searching and I figured out Kai means fever. So you're just checking my temperature then again. He's my local doctor, I guess. This property here, which you've probably seen before, they're going to build a house here apparently, like a nice big house. So looking forward to seeing how that transpires. There we are, the neighbours down the back. I don't know what they burn. Every single day they burn a whole heap of garbage. I know it's just life in rural Thailand, but I just really don't want the babies breathing that. That is a negative. That is a negative of the babies growing up here. Just the amount of stuff people burn. Rice is about to be harvested. It's a real beautiful time out here in rural Thailand. All the water's drying up, so those mosquitoes should really be gone now, just about. Majority of them anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much drying up down there, which is what you want. That's filthy, that smoke. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. This is my Sunday morning, I guess, walk, checkup, update. I don't know what it was, but we'll see you next video, which will be the final day of my little road trip series that I've been doing. Me and Nat, native Farang, go and see Ryan. So check that out next video, and thanks for watching, guys.